There are places in this world that have a special feeling to them. Places so untouched, it's easy to let your mind wander back to what life might have been like years ago. Stepping foot into these wild, untamed canyons feels like stepping back in time. These rugged rocks and winding canyon walls have held many secrets. Dinosaur tracks, pictographs and petroglyphs, outlaws. And today, we're exploring this rugged country on the original 4x4s. Mules. We left bright and early this morning, and on our way to where we're riding today, there are dinosaur tracks, petroglyphs, and pictographs. We're going to make a few stops to check them out before we unload and hit the trails. We'll be camping out here tonight, and tomorrow, the trails get pretty extreme.
All right, we got the mules loaded up. We're following Ty Evans, Chris Clark. We got the guy named Joe G behind us. We're heading out into the desert to do some riding today. We're gonna actually camp out here. But on the way out there, I guess there's a dinosaur track in the rocks that we're gonna stop and check out. Ty's girls are excited to see it, and honestly, I'm super excited to see it. So I think we just have a few more miles to go out this bumpy old road, and then we're gonna check this thing out. And then I guess there's pictographs or petroglyphs. I'm not sure which one, but there's a lot of Native American history in this country, and we're gonna check that out as well. So this is gonna be an awesome day. Check this out, there's an old dinosaur track in the rocks here. You can kind of see the size difference. It's pretty sweet, like sandstone country out here. This is cool mule country. I'm excited to do some riding. But next we actually get a look at some pictographs. So we have like super duper old stuff, then some old stuff, and then we're gonna do some riding. This is awesome. I love this kind of thing. It's gonna be a fun camp trip.
These dinosaur tracks were left when these massive plant-eating dinosaurs walked across soft mud near ancient waterways. Many are believed to be from ornithopods, strong, fast-moving herbivores that often traveled in groups. My dream job as a kid before I was bitten by the horse crazy bug was to be a paleontologist, so things like this are still really interesting to me. Not far away, we stop again to see some petroglyphs. The petroglyphs carved into these canyon walls are believed to have been created by the Fremont people who lived in this region roughly 700 to 1700 years ago. They survived in a harsh environment through a combination of hunting, gathering, and small-scale farming, and left behind rock art as part of their cultural expression. Many of these carvings are of bighorn sheep and mule deer. I feel like as a hunter myself, I can understand the celebration of wildlife around you. They provide sustenance, but are also celebrated and thought of highly, honored, and now forever carved in these ancient stone walls.
This is super cool. It's obviously, you don't want to touch it, but you can see the way they like chiseled it out. There's like little pock marks in it. The way they, like, I don't know what they used, a different harder rock probably, and like chiseled it out of there. Deer, sheep, people holding hands. Pretty neat. Super. All right, this next wall of pictographs is, or actually petroglyphs. This next wall of
This one's pictographs.
Oh, geez. Well, it says this one's pictographs. Petroglyphs, pictographs, there's all kinds of stuff. But Ty said this is one of the biggest walls of pictographs in Utah. So we're going to hop out and check it out. Pictographs are with like a paint substance, and petroglyphs are chipped into the rock is the way I understand it. But I can see them out the window and it looks awesome. Let's go check them out. They're huge.
Archaeologists believe that both the petroglyphs and pictographs found throughout this area were largely created by the Fremont people, who lived here hundreds of years ago. The Fremont are known for producing both carved and painted rock art, often depicting the animals, people, and symbols that were central to their daily lives. Some pictograph panels, like this one, are especially well known for their distinctive style. Painted figures created using mineral-based pigments that have lasted for centuries in the dry, sheltered canyon walls. Many people believe these images represent a mix of people, animals, and symbolic elements tied to survival, belief systems, or important events. While the exact meaning has been lost to time, the scale, detail, and preservation of panels like this suggest they held deep significance to the people who created them. I'm not sure what these panels mean, but it's very clear to me that they tell a story. What I would give if I could speak to the people that created these and know what that story is telling.
All right, professional driver, what do you think so far?
It's a really cool country in here. It's the roughest road we've been on so far, and it's not very rough, so that's nice. It's a long trailer we're pulling though. But this is gonna be fun. Gonna go ride down in some cool canyons. We're gonna head back up to the top to camp for the night. So just do a day ride down in here and then move to some new country and set up camp. Then ride some more tomorrow and then head back home. Be awesome. Already seen some cool pictographs and petroglyphs. Dinosaur track. It's been a good day.
Did you like having your cubes in the trailer?
Literally. To start off the ride, we're going to do a little mini rock hopping. Ty Evans, who we're riding with today, has done an extreme trail clinic for years. He has everyone's mules start off with something easy to get their confidence up. Clyde, my mule, is a little leery when it comes to rock crawling, so this will be a great experience for him.
Heck yeah, Swayze, nice work. Nice, Copper. Good job.
Heck yeah, good job. Today we're riding down through the bottom of these canyons. We're going to ride up towards the head of one of them and do a little fun rock hopping along the way. We'll drive up to higher elevation to camp tonight, and tomorrow we'll be riding at the top of these canyons. The trails are going to be much steeper and more technical. So today's ride is a bit of a warm-up to prepare the inexperienced mules for tomorrow. I'm so glad there's still leaves on all these cottonwoods.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Seriously. With our job being to film for Ty Evans, we often let the others ride by or go a different way to get the shots we need. It's good for our mules to get used to being by themselves here and there. It's an important skill that they have to learn for times like this, where we aren't always riding right with a group. Taz, our new horse, is very herdbound and has a lot of anxiety when it comes to leaving his buddies. Clyde was actually way worse than Taz is now. He has come a long ways in the past 4 years. There's the remains of an old corral that they built right up along this rock wall that was pretty cool. There's another fun rock that they like to jump their mules off of, so we're going to stop and let everyone take turns doing that.
That's super cool old corral. Nice. Nice, Ellie. Do it, Swayze.
Make face. Put your hand up. Put your arm up.
Nice.
There's going to be a really cool opportunity to get some shots from up here, so we're going to go ahead and ride in front of everyone else. These red rock canyons with the orange and golden cottonwoods down below sure make for a striking vista. People often ask why we ride mules. Not only do we love their goofy personalities, but mules are on a whole nother level when it comes to being sure-footed in rough terrain. Riata, our dun mule that my husband Jason is riding, never needs shoes. She has extremely tough hard feet. Clyde, my mule, does get front shoes when we're riding in a lot of sharp granite. Neither have shoes on right now, and their hooves naturally grip in this slick rock country. I'm going to ride ahead with Riata while Jason steps off with a good camera to get some good shots.
Nice. Don't do it. Someone had to do it.
Exactly. Don't do that. Why? We're going this way. We're off. Good job. Like, oh, they're not slick here. This is amazing. Yeah, good job.
Yeah. Was that your race mule?
Yeah. She was like the smoothest.
You can't help but think of the Old West when you're riding through this country. And for good reason. There were outlaws that escaped the law by riding through these very canyons. Butch Cassidy traveled through this rugged red rock country in the late 1800s because it offered exactly what an outlaw needed: remote terrain, hidden routes, and countless places to disappear. The twisting canyons and maze-like landscape made it nearly impossible for lawmen to follow, allowing Cassidy and his associates to move undetected, hide stolen horses, and evade capture. Known for his intelligence, charm, and preference for avoiding violence, Butch Cassidy became one of the most famous outlaws of the American West, using landscapes like this as both a refuge and a strategic advantage.
No, you're good.
Slopey part too.
Yeah.
Maybe I should just not think.
You should do the bigger one.
Ellie, you're crazy.
See, that was nothing. I gotta go off the pointy part.
Show Kai how it's done.
Try it. But I panic when I'm up there.
It looks so high from up there.
It does
It
look
does.
higher.
Yeah.
Man, these rocks are cool.
They are super cool.
Jason, did you get ready to jump up?
I'm gonna guess maybe you have. Have you really?
Sky did it, yeah.
So you did it too, Sky? Yeah. That's awesome. I'd be terrified.
Okay, Chris, now
I do a lot on this
we need a
one.
video of you leading the pack mule up.
Yeah.
Butch Cassidy was born Robert Leroy Parker in 1866 to a large Mormon family and grew up working cattle and farming in rural Utah. He was the oldest of 13 children and learned early how to ride, work livestock, and survive in tough country. In 1879, the Parker family moved to a small piece of property near Circleville, Utah, where they farmed and raised cattle. To help support his family, Parker left home at a young age to work on nearby ranches. After riding a long distance into town and finding a store closed, Parker reportedly let himself inside, took a pair of overalls, and left a note promising to return and pay for them. Instead, the store owner had him arrested. Although he was eventually let go, the experience is believed to have left him resentful towards authority and the legal system. In his early 20s, Parker fell in with an older cowboy and horse thief named Mike Cassidy, from whom he later took the name Cassidy. That began as cattle rustling and horse theft, and eventually turned into organized bank and train robberies as railroads and large corporations expanded across the West. Cassidy became known for his careful planning rather than violence. He studied terrain, staged extra horses along escape routes, and used remote country to his advantage. This approach helped him lead the Wild Bunch and avoid captures for years. He often robbed banks without firing a shot and was known for treating hostages and bystanders with an unusual level of politeness for an outlaw. As law enforcement pressure increased, Cassidy fled the United States and traveled to South America, where he lived under assumed names and attempted to settle into ranching. His reported death in a Bolivian shootout was never conclusively proven, and rumors of his survival persisted for decades. Now, while we don't know if Butch Cassidy rode the same exact canyon, there's a rock up here that has a perfect place to hitch a mule or a horse if you were an outlaw back in the day. We're going to stop and tie up our mules in this spot and have some lunch.
Crazy. Are you gonna make it
You're
or
still in
what?
the same spot.
You haven't progressed at all.
I don't think you're gonna.
Oh, this is gonna hurt your back.
You're
You're
no,
gonna...
I'm not doing it. Turn on your belly.
Here, I'll show you.
Where'd Ellie go? She just disappeared.
Right there.
Maybe I'll show you.
You can look through this hole right here.
What?
There you are.
Call 119. 119.
Wait, what? You're going face
Head
first.
first.
Why?
If I could move faster, I'd totally grab his feet and head just on there. I totally would have done that.
Hi.
See?
Alright, Chris's turn.
Yay.
You just have to do a handstand. Here, I'm holding it. There you go. Put your foot down.
Tape diver!
Touch your noggin.
Good job, girl.
Yeah!
Nice, Swayze.
Oh my shot. Do the limbo.
Girl.
Got it.
All right, Sway, do it again. Dive through there.
Now you got it. Now you gotta crawl back through.
That's a cool.
Can you get back through though? That's the real question.
How the hell did it?
Wait, is he doing this?
Yeah, she can do part of it.
I don't want to go off of that.
So, if you don't want to go off of this, then you go off right there.
I was talking about that.
You can go off. Swayze needs to go over there.
Sorry, I don't want to take that.
Are you really expecting anything less from me?
What was I thinking?
With the day getting a bit later, we're gonna head back so we can drive up to our upper camp spot and set up camp before it gets dark. Yeah! Nice job.
Well, we're coming up to this super cool old corral. I don't know how long ago it was used, but it's really neat. It uses a big, like, natural rock, and then they built a little corral system around it. It's pretty neat looking. I'll turn the camera around and show you.
While we ride up around the canyon, I'm gonna let you guys just enjoy riding along with us. This was my favorite part of the ride today.
Yeah. You're awesome. I mean, how many packers let a pack mule and a dog off a rock?
On purpose.
I mean, most packers would be too scared to get on that rock. They'd be like, we gotta call the Forest Service. We gotta get that rock moved. We need to blow that rock out. Yeah. It's like those guys that have strings of 20, and you see the trail they're on, you're like, oh, I see.
Yeah.
I see how that works.
Like a highway.
Mm-hmm.
That's why we have only 5.
Yeah.
Still. 5?
Yeah, 5 in that.
Hey, I let a string of 10 in the Grand Canyon.
Did you really?
And I'll
Jeez.
bet I'm one of the only guys, maybe 2 or 3 others that ever done that.
Why'd you have to do 10?
Because we got stopped, and Melissa's mule got squirted out, the accordion it over the edge.
Oh.
We had to walk her back around, and she ended up bringing up drags. We had to tie both strings together. And I didn't even tighten the pigtail. That was definitely one of my prouder moments.
Yeah, rightly so.
Say not right here.
Yeah. Not right there.
So there's a trail in the canyon that goes from the BA to the South Tieback.
Uh-huh.
It's called the tunnel, and that's how this is right here.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What you said? BA? What's that?
The Bright Angel.
Oh, yeah. That's that's right.
It's code for Canyon Talk.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kind of like in the military with all their acronyms.
Yeah.
Took the BA over to the CT and did R2D2 and C3PO.
Yeah, did you have a trail that you liked the most in the canyon, Chris?
My favorite part is going down the Bright Angel. You get down to Indian Garden, guys, way down there. It's called the Narrows. It's always have the water. It runs right along the creek and there's Indian ruins. And
Oh, cool.
it's just, to me, it's one of the prettiest places I've ever seen.
That's cool.
Molly found the water.
Good. Good girl. She's like, yeah.
What? Nope, I'm good. I'm good. Chris, this canyon is where I want to take you to do a pack trip.
Okay.
20 miles.
We drop down to the creek on the way back so that all the mules can get a drink of water. Here in Utah, you have to be really careful about quicksand. You can be in it before you even know it, and it can be really dangerous for you and your animal. If you see rocks like this, you're usually pretty safe that there's no quicksand around, but it's something you have to be really mindful of and pay close attention to.
I just led them over and my boots were covered.
Drink. Why didn't you have a drink?
Here you go, Rihanna.
Yeah. I'm surprised she
We make it up to our camp spot. There's some awesome corrals up there for everyone. Clyde can barely wait until we make it into the corral to roll. This is his favorite thing to do after we get done riding for the day.
take a step back.
I feel like I have to pull. Ellie's like, how much she pays for these toys?
That's a good haul.
We ain't gonna get cold. Look at that, Joe. How you do it? Oh, that's a perfect fire. Perfect fire start.
Ellie, what's for dinner?
Hot dogs. Hot diddly dogs.
Chris, can we use your table?
Absolutely.
Bring those over here, Speedy.
Oh, it's stuck up right in the ground.
Joe, you want a cheese one? I got one cheese one on here for you.
Yeah.
Get them ready for you.
I'm gonna get a hot dog.
I don't know if you might be right. No, it'd be you and Ed. We were both wrong.
How is it, Swayze? How'd your dad do?
Waiting.
Swayze, how'd your dad do? Is it good?
Good.
Cooked all the way through?
Oh, I got my favorite one.
The lower one is like way
5.
fancier than we've ever had or will ever
6.
need.
Yeah.
7.
That platinum's crazy. I mean, it's got.
On fire, there we go.
everything. But it's like
does have
$130,000 too.
seat massager things.
Yeah.
Mine's not.
But then you can
I'm
carry
not
it.
as experienced with this as I should be.
That's not even worth videoing. I'm just kidding.
No, hey, hey.
It's not even a video. They're not even gold.
Lame.
Okay.
But look at the chocolate. Look at it. Admire it. Wow.
It's falling off.
Bro, you gotta eat it in one bite.
It all came out of one. Now it's just graham crackers.
Good job.
With the night winding down, it was about time for us to hit the hay. Tomorrow the trails are going to get more technical. And just wait until you see the country we'll be riding through. Thanks for joining along. We'll see you on the next one as we explore more of this rugged red rock country on our mules.